Hi everyone and welcome to another super exciting edition of Real China. Coming up today,
we'll be checking out the career of a megastar in China. We'll be running down the top 5 movies at the Chinese box office. And we'll be taxing you with yet another question of the week.
Before all that, however, I'm joined by Karen. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm also fantastic.
Ooh.
Thanks for asking. Anyway, I've got a question for you first of all. Okay. What do a citrus fruit and a Chinese exam have in common?
Well,
Do the maths,
lemon and exam is 高考.
Yeah, so what do those two
they
things
both have 谭杰希 in it.
That's right, both things feature the actor Jaki Tan or Tan Jeshi, okay?
That's right.
He is coming, I shan't ruin the surprise. Oh, ruined it already actually. Anyway, this film that we're talking about today is actually about the Gaokao, right?
Right, 全城高考.
Okay.
The whole city is doing 高考.
Okay, the whole city?
That's what it literally...
Surely people of a certain age are doing it, not the whole city.
Of course.
Okay,
yes.
the whole city, people of a certain age, but that wouldn't be a good title, would it?
No, the English title is Mark of Youth.
Mark of Youth.
It's quite clever because mark is like you need to get a good mark.
Yeah, mark the exam. See, double meaning there. We like that. Very clever indeed. Okay, but tell me, because I'm not Chinese. There are different exams in China.
Right.
I've heard of Gaokao. I've heard of Zhongkao.
Oh, very good.
So which ones are they?
Zhongkao is the lowest. Zhongkao is the exam that you have to pass to get into high school.
Okay.
And then Gaokao is the one you have to pass to get into university.
So Zhongkao to high school, Gaokao to university, and just silly cow. Okay, lovely.
Everything is about me. Anyway.
Remind me, what's the Chinese name of the movie?
全城高考.
Because I like to learn Chinese. 全
城.
I'm not going to do that.
Why not? It's easy. 全城, like the whole city.
Yeah.
高考.
The whole city Gaokao. There we go, done it. Anyway, I have seen the trailer. You've seen the trailer.
Yes.
I noticed in there some guy that I often see in Hong Kong gangster films. I think he was playing a teacher.
Alex Fong.
That's him, Alex Fong. Okay.
I'm quite surprised that he's playing a high school teacher, and he seems, very calm down. Because usually he's like this badass gangster.
Yeah, he's like on the verge of like shooting someone in the face or chopping someone's limbs off.
Yeah.
Maybe he would make more sense if he was working at LA inner city high school,
right?
Because they have guns and drugs and knives and bombs and stuff. But this school, I have to say, looks very nice indeed. Shall we check out the trailer?
将军夜影宫，平民寻白羽。
黄金百战穿金甲，不斩楼兰誓不还。
磨刀霍霍向猪牙，
衣带渐宽终不悔，为伊消得人憔悴。
I've got to say, that looked like quite a jolly school, didn't it?
Yeah.
Very clean, very nice environment. And also, you were saying earlier about how poetic some of the shots were.
Yeah, the rainy scene under the bridge. It's where it's like a couple. The high school in love, first love.
But it's nice and it's beautiful and it's poetic without being melodramatic and cheesy.
Right, exactly. It still look realistic.
Exactly. It's not like one of those High School Musical type things, is it?
People dancing on the desks and stuff like that.
Well, you'd actually get expelled for that kind of stuff, actually, to be honest. So don't do that. And it's dangerous as well. You could slip off, break your neck, $1 Million Baby. Definitely don't want to do that. But give us a little rundown of what the plot is about then.
Well, it's about this bunch of high school students who come from different family backgrounds, and they're all preparing for this Gaokao exam. And Tan Jieshi's character is this boy who doesn't really believe in the system, and he's not a typical hardworking.
Is he a rebel without a cause?
But he's also very talented, so he's very smart. So the grand finale would be, whether
hold on.
I'm not going to tell you, but whether these students actually make it, whether Tan Jieshi's character would make it, if he's going to pass these exams.
Okay, well, it reminds me somewhat, the idea of all these students from different backgrounds, parents putting pressure on them, going towards graduation. It reminds me of that film Fame.
Oh.
I'm gonna live forever.
Oh, that's it.
I don't know anymore. Okay, that's the only lyric.
Before you embarrass yourself even more, we have an exclusive interview with Tan Jieshi right here in the studio.
You sat on him?
Well, I didn't. I did the interview. I was here and he was on my seat.
Okay, anyway. Well, that makes more sense.
And you were somewhere outside.
Okay, well, actually, I've got a photo with him, which we're going to check out afterwards, so don't be too rude. Anyway, let's check out the interview with Tan Jieshi.
Well, I'm here with singer-songwriter and actor Jaki譚杰希.
Hello, hi Karen, hi everybody.
So nice to have you here on Real China.
Thank you. It's my great pleasure to be here too.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's my first interview based on English
Well, sit back and relax.
in my life.
It's going to be fun.
I'm
right?
nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I
It's
won't
going
tell
to
you
be
that
fun.
I'm extremely nervous now.
You don't look nervous. Does he look nervous? I don't think so.
It's sweating in my palm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't touch you because
Okay.
you have a lot of fans. Anyway,
Yeah.
but you know, Real China is a show about movies. But before we talk about your films,
Yep.
I'd like to know more about your music because you actually started out in singing competitions
Right.
in Canada and China.
Happy boy.
Happy Boys. What is there a significant difference between the two? Did you have to do English
Yeah,
songs only?
even though I never got the champion of any games, I am really excited and I'm really happy to be part of the game.
Just having fun.
Yes, having a lot of fun. And as for the North American singing contest, based on a more friendly listening base that Americans have, we have more music styles.
Right.
Yeah. And even though you can hear some jazz or blues, country music or rock style in the Chinese audition, like it's hard for them to survive into further trials because the mainstream pops are the music that everybody likes. So yeah, so North American singing contest ends up with more variety of music kinds, right?
Could you do Chinese songs as well?
Yeah, and yeah, because there are many Asians attending the competition as well in North America, so you can sing whatever you want. And I remember there was a judge whose name was Ashley Ingram, who was a very famous producer, and he used to produce album for Beyonce. So I was surprised that he was there, and
What was that like? Were you nervous or were you?
I wasn't nervous because I was like, who is this? He's Ashley Ingram, Jackie, you don't know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, really, Ashley Ingram? I go Google it and wow, he's so big. Yeah, but he's very nice to everybody. So, and the best part of being in the Happy Boy, which is different from the Canadian one, is that we make lots of friends. And because the contest lasts for like half a year, and we see each other's stupid face for every day,
Right.
and we sing, we dance, we laugh and we cry, so we have very good friendship.
Because you had to live together.
Yeah,
as
we
well,
live
right?
together, and
Wow.
we know how each other smells, and so yeah, it's a good thing. So when I see my buddies on TV, or when they're going to some prize or they have a new screening, I'm so happy and so proud for them. Yeah, and they changed my life more than fame does.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, great. Now, moving from music to film, you're doing both.
Yeah.
What are the difficulties, you know, in balancing these two careers?
I think they are relevant to each other. Yeah. The challenging part is not to split my time. I think I'm fine, just sleep less. But the challenging part is that I want to derive new possibilities in terms of music from the role I play in another movie. So I can have more chemicals, more melodies and lyrics going on. Yeah.
You also starred in the recent 全城高考.
Yeah.
Having not been through the 高考 system, what sort of research did you do in preparation for your role?
I think my whole life is research and preparation for the film. Because when I was younger, my dad always says that I'm doing things that are less important or like inferior, like playing basketball, skipping class, finding excuses of skipping class, like flirting with girls, and fighting with your bosses. Like these are the things that everybody have when they were younger in school. And I play guitar too, and I 写毛笔字.
Calligraphy?
Calligraphy, yeah. And these are just my hobbies when I was younger, and I can't imagine that they are so useful skills when I'm playing this part. And the director Zhong Xiaoxiong says that, Jackie, you have a really good price over cost ratio. Because of you, we don't need to computerize. We don't need to like do some engineering part after the shooting. You can just kick the water bottle into the garbage bin from like 10 meters away. Like what they usually do is to computerize it, right? Like they do the twist shot, the effect.
Right.
So the bottle like flies into the bin. But I actually did it. I kicked it into the garbage bin.
Wow.
Yeah, and that took me a morning. So yeah, like 50 or 60 kicks.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Because I worked really, really hard. Yeah, I didn't do much preparation, but what I'm really trying to do is to be a real me, like effortlessly. Right? Like 全城高考 is a perfect example of how I want music and acting go in the same direction. Because I wrote most of the music pieces for 全城高考, where I started in. And the music goes perfect with my character. And I wrote a song 快乐的时光, which is sang by everybody when we're saying goodbye to our teacher. So I was worried if my songs are not well composed, but when I go to the monitor, to the director, I see like everybody's crying. Like the director is crying because the scene is so beautiful, the melodies. Yeah. The song goes like this. 有快乐的时光，不快乐的时光，我们无可阻挡，一起过五关斩六将，有快乐的时光。
Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, happy times.
Is that the kind of message you want to encourage young Chinese, high school students to, do what you love to do? And is that sort of because your character is not like you said, it's not a typical hardworking student.
Right. It really depends on what you like. Some students they do like learning. They do like studying 语文数学英语. They do like it, so just go for it, right? But not everybody's same. Like there are some students who are so into playing basketball or who are so into swimming. Well, just do it. I mean, try not be the last in the class. That's all I want to say. Try not like if you are the last of the class, you lost your confidence. Once you lost your confidence, like whatever you do is harder. So the reason why I want to study hard is not to get like some very high mark. The purpose I want to study hard is that I want to get confidence. I want to get confidence. So when I'm talking to my friends, when I'm talking to the teacher, when I go into society, I can tell them what I've been doing in the past 10 years. Whether I'm playing guitar, whether I'm doing like things that people don't do. Yeah, I can tell them what I have been doing. Yeah.
Right. And you're back in university now as well.
Back in school now.
How is that going? What's a normal day at school like? I mean, you must have people following you.
People following me, and I'm following professors, so it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to really learn something. So every day I ride a bicycle, get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So and eat breakfast every day. This is the best part. You eat breakfast every day. Like
at school in the canteen?
At school. If you're working, like you don't have a stable schedule, right? So now I woke up 8 or 8:30 every day and have breakfast, and like every day is like a fresh day to start with.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. And I didn't expect myself to be so interested in school until I saw the list that Tsinghua offers. Like it's got psychology, like humanity, economic classes, and like talking skills.
Talking skills.
Yeah, and like movie classes, kung fu classes. Like it's got everything you need. It's got everything you want to learn if you want to. Yeah. So.
And you're taking psychology and economics.
Yes.
Are you taking anything else on the side?
Yeah.
Kung Fu?
Yeah, I really want to take. I don't have a spot in the Kung Fu class.
Is it quite popular?
So if you are watching, professor, whatever you are, please let me into the Kung Fu class, okay? Yeah, I really want to be in part of it because when I was on exchange in Korea, there was a Taekwondo class, and I did the demonstration of Taekwondo at the ending of the semester.
Wow.
Yeah, and thank you, Master Lee, teaching me the Taekwondo. I got the blue belt now.
Nice.
So, yeah,
wow.
so I want to study more. So in the future, probably I would have a movie that I need to fight someone. Then I think I'm prepared.
Absolutely.
For it. Yeah.
Do you also live at school with all the other students, or do you live outside?
Yes,
campus?
I live in dorm.
You do?
Yeah, that's the best way of meeting new people and making new friends.
Right.
Yeah, and last night me and my Korean international student friends, we talked to like 3 a.m. in the morning. We were having Korean food, like their delivery food. This is perfect. I mean, this is university's life.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're a full-time student and you're a singer-songwriter and an actor. That's fantastic.
Which makes me, I don't know.
Superman.
No, which makes me like nothing.
Why?
Like, I'm
multi-talented.
No, I'm not. Like everything I do is not to get myself more famous for this moment, because it's not my time yet.
Right.
What I'm doing right now is to be a better Jaki. Like, I want to be more prepared for my future career. Like, some people know who Jaki is. I'm kind of famous now, but I want them to know that it's just my starting point. So I would just learn like a normal school kid. I would just go to shows like everybody does. I would just do what I'm supposed to do and learn more. So maybe 10 years later, you would see a totally different Jaki. Yeah, and more prepared, and you can see him on better movies or releasing better albums.
Wow, I'm certainly looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been
Thank you, Karen.
Absolutely wonderful talking to you.
Me too.
And now let's check out this week's Top 5. At number 5, it's Lift to Hell. At number 4, it's Jack Reacher. At number 3, it's Say Yes. At number 2, it's The Hobbit.
Into the blue. I am a Baggins. Wait! Of Baggend.
And at number 1, it's Journey to the West, Conquering the Demons.
It was pretty cool that you actually got him to sing a song. Did you threaten to sit on him? Is that why he sang it?
No, look at him. He was so relaxed.
Okay, he was enjoying himself. You did a good job. That's what she wants. She wants a pat on the back. I would pat you on the back, but I don't want to touch you. Oh, leprosy!
Oh, stop it!
But he actually did write that song as well, didn't he?
He did.
Okay, because in the West, it's very rare for people to actually write the theme tune and sing the theme tune. Most of the time, they just sing it. And in China as well, a lot of the stars sing it, but they don't write it.
That's why he's singer-songwriter and actor.
Okay, and interviewee. On Reel China.
Yes.
Okay. But before we move on to question of the week, which comes next, let's just flash up a picture of me with Jaki Tan.
Okay.
See, just so we can prove that I was in the room, because she likes to push me out of the picture.
Sure.
You know? Actually, the lens is only big enough for her, so that's why.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we check out question of the week?
Yeah.
Week.
Question of the week. Tan Jeshi uses which English name? A. Donnie, B. Jackie, or C. Bruce? Email your answers to realchina2011@gmail.com before next Tuesday. Good luck!
Which one of those is your favourite then? You've got Jackie, Donnie, or Bruce?
Bruce Lee!
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, we can all do Bruce. And
what about you?
Oh, Donnie, definitely, because I love SPL, as you know.
Yes.
You know, versus Wu Jing and versus Sammo Hung. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, I think we should wrap it up now before I get too excited. Alright, there we go. See, you weren't expecting that, were you? Okay. But that's how you win fights. The element of surprise. See, one more time. Anyway, don't forget, there's a wonderful prize if you get the question right. Put it over your face. We want people to watch.
Yeah,
we'll put it on your head then. Go on. Demonstrate it.
Alright.
Oh, it's the ugliest model ever.
Summer's coming. Stop it. So if you get the question of the week right, you might get to win the CRI cap.
Don't forget to write in. The email address is down below. Okay. Karen, would you like to tell them the Weibo address?
Weibo's over here.
Great stuff. And we'll see you again next week for more Real China.
Bye.
Bye-bye.